Hey everybody, back here with another Noble Knight deck profile. This is one that will be for the current ban list of January 2015. So I'm just going to jump right into it. I'll talk about it a little bit maybe after, but here we go. Here's my profile, and there we go. Alright, so I'm running 3 Merlin. I know in my last video I was running only 2. But after a lot of testing and a lot of, crunching the numbers and stuff like that, I felt like, yeah, need him at 3. No doubt, for sure. The next card is another 3 of, obviously, is Noble Knight Yugioh. Need him to do all your stuff. Special the Boars out, special the Dristin out, special Ignoble. You need Yugioh at 3. He's the best card, one of the best cards in the deck. And then I also run 2 Noble Knight Boars. I used to run him at 3 as well, but through my testing and cutting cards and things like that, I found that the deck can still run really good with him just at 2. And you only really need 2, honestly. He's really good, don't get me wrong. He digs through the deck for your equips and all that good stuff. And, he counts as a normal monster, works good with Gwen, works good with Brothers, works good with Dristin. But I found that 2 is still pretty damn good. So yes, and he's French. It's pretty awesome. Then I run. That's all from those ones. I run 1 Noble Knight Gwen, just 1. I remember I used to run him at 3, 2. More recently, I ran him at 2. But I was able to cut him down to 1 because he kind of gets dead in your hand and kind of gets cloggy, and yeah, you kind of, he's doesn't shine that well right now, in my opinion, but he really does help. The only reason I kept him in at 1, I even tested it without him in the deck, and I was doing fine, but I felt that I kind of needed him because, he gives you that utility. He's really good. I mean, he works good with Boars, he works good with Yugioh. He just, he helps you get those quick plays later in the game, special out and do something crazy, or go into just whatever you kind of need. Helps with your toolboxing of the rank 4s a little bit, but I think he's still good at just 1. Next card run at 1 is Noble Knight Dristin. Dristin's always been a solid 1 of to me. He's just really damn good. Protects the other knights that are lower levels than him, lower attacks than him. Pops stuff off the field when he's equipped. I mean, he's pretty damn good. Next one I run, 1 of is Noble Knight Bedweir. Really good if you're opening up with a Noble Arms or Excalibur or Gwen. You open up ones with Yugioh and you're like, damn, I need, to make a play. You can, go Yugioh, use the equip you got that doesn't re-equip. Special out Bedweir, he dumps whichever one you need, say Destiny. Then bam, you can go into the rank 4 Arturgus, which is pretty good. It's not the best play, but hey, it gives you something and he gives you options. Also, his ability to swap the Noble Arms once per turn while he's face up from one to another is really fucking good. Really good. Go into battle phase, you get ready to OTK your opponent. Especially now, it seems like a lot of meta decks are not running traps, which is fucking amazing for Noble Knights. I think it'll really help them out. Just a matter of now of answering meta, because just because they don't run any traps doesn't mean they're not any less lethal. So, it's still uphill battle. Still got to fight. I mean, from my playtesting and battling, I've done pretty good. Being able to keep up with them, but it's still, they can go landslide on you, and that's you're done. But I digress. So yeah, he's really, really good. Just universal. Works really good with the rest of them. Good at 1. And anything more than that to me is a little too much. Another card to run 1 of is Noble Knight Brothers. Really good at recycling, mainly because he recycles. That's really why I like him. I do find myself using his other effect a lot when I normal him to special out other Noble Knights. Go into rank 4 Turgis, or go for OTK with Merlin in the grave. Like, he's just really, really good. Also, really fat defense. Obviously, you guys should know that already, but I love showing it off. He's fucking awesome. Yeah, he's just really good. You know, he works really good. He helps you recycle stuff, gets your last chapters back in the deck, gets your arms back in the deck if you need to. Usually I don't, but you know, he's just good. Get your mostly he's gonna recycle the monsters into, and I want them back in there. So yeah, he's really good at a one-off. Another one-off I run is Ignoble Knights of Black Alonsolin. The main reason I run him, and I don't run each star or Ector anymore, is you know, Ector got really dead in hand, and I just didn't, you know, really like him anymore in the deck, especially with, you know, trying to keep up with the meta, because, you know, I try to play this deck, you know, competitively. I try, you know, and I play it, you know, so I can win, and Ector just wasn't helping really, you know, just really dead. Also took out Lady Lake. I'm sorry. Took her out too, and that kind of sucks. I really like Lady Lake, just awesome, but I just felt like needed more, you know, aggressive approach to the meta, and I just thought she was a little slow, and going to Synchro is not the best option right now. But anyway, he's really good because you can go Merlin. Say if you don't open any equips, yeah, you're going first or second, whatever, and you obviously need an equip to do anything. So if you got Major boards in your hand, but you got no equips, and you got Merlin in your hand, you're like, shit, what am I gonna do? Well, you normal the Merlin, you special out Ignoble, use Ignoble's effect to tribute himself to search for Noble Arms, and there you go, you get yourself a Noble Arms. Yeah, you're kind of dead for that turn. You're not gonna really do much, and especially with a lot of decks, OTK and stuff. But hey, you know what? It's better than just sitting on your ass and doing nothing. At least that's what I think. You know, I don't know. I just really like him. I felt like you need him. I need him anyway. I felt really comfortable with him in the one of, and you know, later in mid to late game, he really comes handy as well. He, you know, does a bunch of cool tricks from the grave or from your hand. So I think he's really solid. I think you guys should try running him at least at one. You know, or, you know, obviously if you're gonna run him, probably just keep him at one, but at least try running him, see what you think. But I really like him. And then we have one Guinevere, Queen of Noble Arms. Only running one. I used to run two for a long time, obviously. But through testing and the number crunching and all that stuff with the equips, and I found that you know, you only really need one. You just need one. So people still run two. Yeah, you need her, obviously, but I feel like two is a little too much. It's like you put yourself, say if you got two of her, you know, you're in a win-more situation, but if you're in the beginning of the game, it's kind of bad. You don't need her. You don't want to see her in your opening hand, really. You know, you prefer to get a Noble Arms that re-equips. So, but you know, like I said, you need her in the grave as soon as possible. As soon as you get bored, you need to put her in there for later on to, you know, recyclability. But even then, like, you know, let's say, oh, okay, you know, a lot of people's arguments that when Nekroz comes out, they can banish the Gwen and all that. You know, yeah, they can do a lot of crazy shit, and they can really hurt you. They're going to be a real pain in the ass. But even then, they do that to you. Last chapter is still an option as well, so don't forget that. So, say if they banish Gwen, you know, that's fine. You draw a last chapter, you have a last chapter, use the last chapter with their arms that re-equips, and do your play that way. Sorry, just so that's why I think she should just be run at one. You know, don't need her more than one. More than one is a little too much, especially right now. Just, you know, right now in the meta, how it is. You know, it can change obviously, but right now it's good. That's for everything that's Noble Knights related. For the monsters. The next up I have is 3 Maxi. Now I run this at 3 because I think right now it's really good to have in the main deck. This helps you draw off the special summons, you know, for Burning Abyss mostly because Burning Abyss is a really hard matchup for, you know, when I'm playing. I have, you know, I can deal with Shadows, I can deal with Cool Sports, I can deal with even Nekroz through my playtest. You know, usually citing game 2 and 3 would really we do better, but as far as, you know, going against Burning Abyss, like that, it really helps. You can draw off of it and, you know, kind of get you know, the extra draws, which is really awesome. Also, you know, if they're going to go any other deck, you know, you want to take the Maxi Challenge, hey, you know, go for it. I'm going to draw. And, you know, just combo's really good, especially with the next card I have is Double Honest, yeah. Wasn't running Honest for a long while. Just didn't really need him. There's no room, but when he came back at 2 for this ban list that just, in January, I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna try it out. Especially, with the, some stuff that can just, get over you a little bit easier, like it's powered up or whatever. Especially in combo with Maxi, just Maxi and you're drawn to Honest, and they go to try to, OTK you, take out your monster, and bam, dropping on this door. And even for game, it's just, it's really good. I really like him at 2, and I tried running some other hand traps. But yeah, I thought he was the best. So that's all for the monsters. Next I run for the spells. I'll be running. Oh, shit, my fucking camera just. Yeah, sorry, light went on it. Sorry, guys. Next is 3 rotas, obviously, because you need 3 rotas. Give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry, I tried to get my light back on for my camera. But yeah, it kind of just took a shit on me. Didn't charge it enough, so my fault. Anyway, so 3 rota and triple mystical space typhoon. Obviously, still need this for quill pots mostly. Or near the deck, just trying to get rid of the back row, or to do some crazy tricks with yourself. But yeah, need that. And then I run double dark hole. Oh yeah, this shit wrecks. I think in Noble Knights we can get away with running this because of Destiny alone. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, sorry about the pauses in the video. Fucking camera. Anyway, yeah, you can get away just because of Destiny alone. Noble Arms Destiny, just you can get away with stupid shit like Dark Hole. Super sacky, but it works. Trust me. Through my playtesting, just gets rid of shit on the field. Yeah, like Shadows or Burning Risk and Plus, but you're kind of getting rid of the fields, which is what you really need. Gain some advantage, especially just do some damage in there. To pair that up with that would be Raigeki. Really fucking awesome too. Same deal, but it's at 1, so yeah. But the whole point of these running the 3 indestruction cards right now is that you can get away with the 2 dark holes because of Destiny, and then Raigeki is just Raigeki and just wipes your opponent's board. So really good. And then of course Snatch Steal. Got to run this card. I just think almost any deck you're playing, you can get away with running this. I think Noble Knights, it works good. Snatch Steal the shit and go off, or beat them down until you draw an equip to do something. It's just really good. That's it for those ones, and then I'll go into the Noble Arms lineup right now. As far as Noble Arms stuff goes, Noble Knight stuff, I run 2 last chapter. I think you need 2 last chapters. I think 3 is way too much. I think 1 is not enough, obviously, so I landed on 2. It's recyclable, so it's really awesome. But this card is really fucking good. You need this card. You need to be, if you're playing Noble Knights, you need to be running it. I mean, shit, if you're running 3, that's even fine. I can understand it. But running at 1, I've seen people running at 1. It's like, fuck. You need it. You need it. Running at 1 is not going to get you anywhere. You're just going to be wishing you fucking drew it. And trust me, you don't want that. So yeah, 2 that. And then for my Noble Arms, I run, of course, 2 Noble Arms of Destiny. Noble Arms of Destiny. Sorry about that. And then I run double Noble Arms Excalibur. Double Noble Arms Gallatin. The other 2 are, self-explanatory. 2 Gallatin because of Quill Pots, because of Nekroz, because you want to do as much damage as you can when you can. You need to get over some of their monsters that can get really beefy during the damage step. But yeah, 2 Gallatin you need. At least I like it at 2. And then double Caliburn. I was only running it at 1. But I bumped it up because I felt like I needed 1 more arms in the deck to give me. I think I'm running 10, running 1 Gwen and then double of everything else, and 1 our feuditaire. Yeah, I bumped this up to 2 because yeah, I felt like we needed it. I needed it for extra arm count, and there's that. Oh, that's the main deck. Really quick. I'm running out of fucking time. I'll have the extra deck or the side deck listed in the description. So check it out then. Here's the extra deck running double Sacred Noble Knight of Turgus, 1 Gaia Dragon at Thunder Charger, 2 Arturgus, King of the Noble Knights, 1 Heroic Champion Excalibur, 1 Gaga Cowboy, 1 101 Silent Honor Arc Knight, 1 Star Liege, 1 Castell, 1 Blade Armor, 1 Diamondar, 1 Black Ship, 1 Crazy Box for skill drain, Ragnar Zero, Cool Pots, you know. I'll list the side deck in the description. Thanks for watching. Leave me comments. Tell me what you think, and we can talk about it. Thanks.